world premiere of the exclusive trailer for Fuli Fuli 2. And we also have some guests. Today we have the president of production IG. He is the eye of IG, President Mitsuhisa Ishikawa. The mic is off on this.
I know, yeah. Oh, this is.
こんにちは。選挙のため、everybody crazy. Good.
And then we also have Jason DeMarco from Adult Swim.
Yeah!
Bill Austin, also from Adult Swim. So as you know, most of my panels I can't say much. I usually tend to speak too much, but today I'm not allowed to say much. I don't want to spoil anything, but we are going to be showing the trailer, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the project, and Jason and Gil are going to talk a little bit about how and when approximately it's going to air on Adult Swim. So without further ado, and also we have, you guys all got your posters? Those are exclusive to AX. I'm sorry they're a little bit small. We didn't have enough budget to print out anything larger than that. So apologize for that. And yeah, we paid for it, so we don't have a lot of money. You guys know all that. And we also have some free giveaways. I asked on my Twitter, if there was anybody who are going to dress up as any characters from Fuli Fuli. Are you the one? Maybe I retweeted. You want me to? Would you like to come get this? This is a wall scroll, courtesy of Funimation. I have 3 wall scrolls here. And I don't even know if there's anybody else. Okay, come on up. Are you Nauta? Okay, come on up, Nauta. Anybody else? Oh, good, excellent. You guys are so cute. Okay, wonderful. There you go. There you go. Hey, wonderful. Hey. Alrighty. And then I have one more, and then well, actually 2 more. Okay, excellent. Come on up. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, good. Okay, what do you want? I have. Well, this t-shirt might be too small for you. It's a.
Maybe not. Maybe you like the small
Okay,
shirt.
you want this small t-shirt? What do you want? You want that? Okay. Good. Alrighty, and then I also have one more wall scroll. Well, maybe we can keep these for the good questions.
Somebody go get changed.
And then I also have pumpkin patch. And then put it on the. Oh, this is Evangelium versus. And then I also have clay patch. So that's it for now. But anyway, so should we? Okay, as soon as you guys are done taking photos, we're gonna start playing the trailer. Mike, are you ready?
Close your eyes, she's got a reminder.
Spoilers! Oh!
That's it! Now we're going to try to do it right, Rocky.
Okay, there we go.
Here you go.
that new Pillows jam, louder.
Alright, here we go.
Imagine if you will.
So, how'd you like it? So, Jason's gonna describe the story a little bit.
Am I? I'm gonna describe the story.
He's gonna mess it
Okay.
up and he's gonna spoil it and then everything's gonna be his fault.
Cool.
Good luck.
All right. Well, I actually don't want to tell too much of the story because I don't want to ruin it, but season 2, anyway, stars a young girl named Hidomi, who is a schoolgirl who's living a quiet life when suddenly she runs into a new substitute teacher who looks a lot like Haruko. And through a series of events, she and a boy in the class that she likes named Ide end up getting caught up in the sort of battle between medical mechanica and atomisk and a bunch of other things. And I'm not saying anymore. I see. Why'd you ask me this?
I think he spoke to
I guess I gave away too much. Oh well. Next time, do it yourself. Anyway, it's pretty good, I think.
We do have some original staff involved, but like this one is like new because it's been forever since FLCL 1 was made. So we decided to do this with a completely new generation of creators, the younger people. And some of the people had worked on One Punch Man. and One Piece and Space Dandy. My Hero Academia. Psychopath. And Naruto.
Tell the truth, you're just naming whatever comes to mind.
And also, we just found out that the pillows, you guys, I talked about the pillows doing FLCL 2 music, and the pillows are also going to be doing FLCL 3 music. So, other than that, I guess I'm going to have Ishikawa say something about this production.
今回のレクリはなんかプロダクションの ID とボンズの2つの会社のね合わさったらこんなものができるっていうものを今回皆さんお届けしますのでぜひ楽しみに。
So this one was, planned to be something of a show what if Production IG collaborated with Bones and made a FLCL. So this one is going to be similar to that.
ボンズの社長南が来ますので、はい。
And that's what the president of Bones, Mr. Minami, told me to say. What do you guys want to hear? I mean, because we can't talk too much about the show. I mean, I can show you the trailer again.
That sounds like a yes.
little detail about what it's like working with Adult Swim.
It's great.
We really enjoy working with Adult Swim. They've been wonderful, and we've been putting in a lot of effort and time into making these Weekly 2 and 3 great, and it's been a struggle, but I think he can talk a little bit more about that before I get in any trouble.
フリクリが2003年に、カートゥーネットワークでかかった時に、実は2004年の時にジェイソンにねと会った時はすごくこう純粋でね可愛くて、何を言ってもはいとしか言わなかった。それがね。
So back in 2002, when Weekly aired on Adult Swim, we met Jason, and back then, Jason DeMarco right here. Back then, he was still very innocent and cute. And to all the questions we asked him, all he would say is yes.
でも今回ですね、フリクリ2作るにあたって内容の面に関してもう結構ですね、もうアメリカンファンこうだからああだからって結構言ってくるんですよね。純粋なジェイスはどこに行ったのかなってそう思います。
But for this sequel, Weekly 2, it's been years since then, and he has actually changed quite a bit. And he's been very stubborn about the story, and he's been very strict about what to do, and he's been telling us, you know, to hurry up and get it done and all that. So we are wondering, where did that Jason go?
でもですね、やっぱり脚本がすごい大事で、お話大事で、それでジェイソンもポイントポイントでね、すごくいいこと言ってくれて、それがこの作品にすごく反映してですね、若い、クリエイター、でもその若いクリエイターにすごくいい刺激になったので、本当に、ジェイソンのカートネットワークには感謝してます。
But despite all that, he does read the script very well, and he understands what needs to be changed at what point and all that. So all of this feedback have been conveyed to the younger creators, and it's been working as super great motivation to all the new creators. So working with Cartoon Adult Swim has been really good.
もう一つ、日本のチームとしてはですね、プロダクション ID と東宝とね、タッグを組んでこれを日本で盛り上げていきますので、それに東宝ではですね、今の君の名のヒットプロデューサーと言われている古澤さんがですね、フリクルを一緒にやってますので、日本でも目いっぱい盛り上げていきますのでよろしくお願いします。
So this show is going to air on Adult Swim in the U.S. and also in Japan. This is going to be a collaborative partnership with Toho and Mr. Furusawa-san, who is a producer, Toho producer for Your Name. He is a part of this production as well. So we will do everything possible to get Weekly 2 and 3 excited in Japan as well. So should we hear what this no longer innocent Jason has to say?
It's been it has definitely been challenging, and I think all of us were surprised that we weren't surprised that it would be challenging trying to live up to something as brilliant as the original FLCL, and all of us are very committed to making sure that if we're going to do this thing, which is a crazy thing to try to do, we should make sure we're doing the best we can to make it as good as it can possibly be. But we all had different ideas of what that meant. So it took us a while just to wrap our minds. It took them a while to wrap their minds around it. It took us a while to wrap our minds around it. And it took the people working on it a while to wrap their minds around how they wanted to approach it. And we finally feel like we've gotten to a place where we're on the right path. It took a long time though, just because, frankly, because everybody involved cared so much and didn't want to do it wrong. So that's why the shows, you know, people have been asking us, you know, when is it coming out? Why don't you have more news? And it's because we wanted to take the time to do it right. Otherwise, it's not worth doing. So. They have been amazing, and Production ID have been amazing partners in terms of listening to our feedback and taking it seriously, and also being brave enough to approach it as a new work and not just rely on, oh, these things were in the previous Fooly Cooly, they must be in the new one, but letting it stand on its own as a new work that can say what it needs to say, which I think is important. That's what I'm doing.
Just to add to what Jason said, when we decided to do this sequel, we understand that this is an older project. The original Fleekly was made in 2000, and it's been 17 years since then. And the original creators that worked on it are getting now old, and you know,
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
They're like 45.
And you're older.
No, I'm 45. It's still disgusting.
And in order to make something as equally as good, we needed to do something different. That's what Tsurumoki-san, the original creators, said also. So instead of using the same group of people and trying to go along the same line, we decided that it's probably best to use a new group of people, younger generation of staff. So I think it's coming out, it's going to come out really good. So far, so good. And Gil, would you like to add anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's personally been fun to rekindle relationships and work on the story and tell more stories in this world. But to Maki's point, it was, I think part of why Fleekly resonates so much is that it was made as a very personal tale, and it speaks to people on a very individual level, and finding that through line again was a time-consuming process, but I think the result is definitely an amazing one. Hopefully everyone will agree, because otherwise we'll be really sad. It's going to be great.
I want to hear, what did you guys think of the trailer? Is it something that you were expecting to see, or were you expecting something different, or does it suck, or what?
You want to see it backwards again? You've only seen it backwards once. So it might be too early to tell.
What happened to what?
You'll have to wait and find out.
Q&A, there is a stand mic in the front.
Is there?
I think so. Oh, there isn't. Okay, I was told there was.
Just kidding.
No, you guys, don't run. Don't run. We have a lot of time.
We have so many answers.
Minutes. Yeah. But be kind to us.
You don't have to be. Mimi Damaki in Ishikawa.
No cuts. Max's no cuts.
Alrighty. Do you guys have a mic? Because we have more time hearing from the audience.
We're bringing a mic up. We have a microphone.
One question per person. Yes or no question is all.
Strictly binary Q&A. Ones and zeros, folks.
So I know the Pellas are going to be doing music for the new Fooly Cooly.
Sorry, hang on 1 second.
I know the Pellas are going to be doing music for the new Fooly Cooly, but are you going to be using, are they making new tracks specifically for it, or are you guys going to be using random tracks from it?
No, they're scoring it. They're making all new music.
Oh.
Oh, no, where are you first? You're sitting right there.
So, big fan of the series, watching Adult Swim all the time when I was younger. And one of the main characters, Haruko, I've always wanted to know more about. But since it's a yes or no kind of thing, I want to know, are you guys going to go into more detail about her backstory, or is it just going to be an enigma like you?
Maybe.
So this is for the Adult Swim guys. You guys have recently been bringing out shows like Samurai Jack and now Fooly Cooly. I wanted to ask if there are any other shows that you personally would like to bring back.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. So, my question, you guys already kind of answered my eyebrows question, so thanks about that.
But the second point is I noticed there was a Fooly Cooly 2 and Fooly Cooly 3. So will Fooly Cooly 3 carry off the story of Fooly Cooly 2, or will it also be an entirely different, well not entirely different, but different situation with different settings and characters and all?
Allow us a moment to confirm. Hold please. Feel maybe.
They're two separate series entirely.
Hi, big Toonami fan. Just finished watching 267 weeks of it last night with the Attack on Titan Redcon. I'm here to ask, will we get a kind of bundle similar to how we got Space Dandy, where we get a simuldub as well as the broadcast airing in Japan?
Well, right now, as they talked about in Japan, they're partnering with Toho, and in May, Toho is going to release it. So, as far as the rollout on Adult Swim, the plan currently is to have the dub premiere on Adult Swim, and probably the simuldub that we'll put up on our streaming channel as well. Simul sub.
Hi there, thank you very much for coming. I just have a quick question in regards to who's working on this new collaboration. Because Fooly Cooly was originally a collaboration between IG and Gynax. So I was just curious, because a lot of people who worked at Gynax moved to Studio Kara and Studio Trigger. I was wondering if maybe some people from Kara and Trigger are also going to be involved in this as well.
Please hold. We weren't expecting this many questions.
Yes or no takes longer to say in Japanese.
Yes. We actually have some episodic directors who are from Gynax, or who used to work with Gynax. And the original animation designer is Sadamoto.
And he's the endorsement too.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you guys want any of these? I mean, wait. I forgot to mention, yeah.
You're gonna cause a rampage.
Yeah,
Hello.
no, I only have 6, so the first 6 gets it. Sorry about that. Yeah, and I know. Yeah, not right now. Yeah, here. You're welcome, here.
Next question.
Yes. How many episodes per season?
6.
Well, the other guy already asked a question about the animation leaks, that's out of the way. But I just want to say, like, I'll be honest, when this was announced, I was super skeptical. I'm like, why is the thing need a sequel? But after that trailer, you know what? Yeah.
You should deserve something. That was a great comment.
Justin, I got
about the giveaway. Give it to him.
That sounds horrible.
But that said, I grew up moving to like a nowhere town, and Fooly Cooly meant a lot to me. And the music of the Pills was so great. I want to know briefly, what is it like working with them, or rather, how do they work with you?
I think that's a good question for Ishikawa. We just interviewed them and they were pretty cool.
They wore sunglasses.
They wore sunglasses. It was not sunny. But they were really cool.
It just like working with the Pillows just forms such a great synergy between, you know, the band and the show. I mean, if you look at Fuli Fuli, if you listen to their music, all you imagine is like Fuli Fuli. So it's been just wonderful working with them, and they were very excited about working on the sequels as well.
What would happen if Rick and Morty ran into Hawko and there were Galactic Federation was after them and her?
What would happen if Nina Mori what?
What would happen if Rick and Morty ran into Hawko and the Galactic Federation was after them?
Rick meeting anyone is not usually good for them. That's what I would say would probably happen. Something bad.
But in the multiverse, it's all.
Yeah, but exactly. The multiverse of possibilities. It could go any way you want. Exactly.
Wait, see the voice of Rick and Morty? Another guy looks.
Hi, I was wondering if you could share any details about the voice acting cast, either Japanese or English.
No.
Thank you for your question.
We just can't talk about it yet. Sorry, that was really mean, but yeah.
They say I'm mean, but I think Maki's mean.
I just want to take a quick picture of you guys.
Sure.
Oh, why not? Oh. Hurry up.
That's kind of how she used to work with it too. Hurry up. I need your comments. Hurry up.
Are the themes from like the original Fuli Fuli gonna like filter into these two, or are they completely new themes, like the theme of growing up and sexual awakening?
I mean, I'll just say my part, and then I think Ishikawa probably would like to answer too. But yeah, I think that the themes, the broad themes, are similar. They're about dealing with adolescence, dealing with sexuality, growing up. They're definitely a lot of those same themes. But I'll let Ishikawa talk about it.
Exactly what he said. I mean, like, from that answer though, Jason, can we show nudity?
You know, I have to tell you, I haven't seen one scene with nudity, but they've asked me like 100 times, can we show nudity? Can we show nudity? But I'm like, what's the scene you want to show? They just want to know if they can put it in there. So, yeah.
You guys want to see nudity
Yes.
in there?
Yeah. The people have spoken.
Pretty important in the story, and the directors have been asking if they can put nudity because the broadcast code is very different from the US and Japan, and certain things are okay in Japan, and we may end up making, I don't know, 2 different versions or whatever, but like I haven't been able to get...
They're gonna get what they want in there. Just don't let Maki take you down the wrong road.
People from space standing.
ミッションとしては、この会場で来年ね、全員がフリクイズコスチューム着てくれるようなデザインで作りたい。
So he thinks that his mission is that next year to make a show where it encourages you guys to cosplay in the Fuli Fuli characters at the next Anime Expo.
Nude characters. You left that out.
Little twist.
Important aside, they'll be new.
Hi. The news that there's going to be a new Kuli Kuli totally delighted and blindsided me at the same time. So I was wondering why 17, I guess 18 years later, was it premieres? Was there, after the initial original, was there initially a plan for a season 2 that fell through? And if so, how does this relate to that?
It's a good question. That's not a yes. There's not a yes or no.
There's a short answer.
It's going to take 10 minutes now.
I'll give you the shorter answer at the end.
そうですね。今日来てもらったお客さんが成人するまで待ってます。
We actually waited until all of you guys are no longer minor.
Hi, thank you very much. I've been waiting for a second season of this series for 18 years. Because the Pillows created new music for this series, I was wondering if Studio IG or Adult Swim is going to have a new tour of the Pillows in Japan and the US, and since you mentioned a possible event next year, might they come here?
We will let them know that you guys want to see them.
First, I would like to say I would like to give you special thanks for actually taking your time to go through the because there's not a lot of people that actually want to take their time. Everyone likes to rush things, ruins things. Thank you for that. Also, I have a personal question about a specific character. How you guys feel about her in the most shortest way can you say it?
Mamini, is that what you said? How do we feel about her?
Yes.
We like her.
You understand the fashion.
Will we be expecting the same 6-episode seasons on Wednesday?
Yes. You should be expecting that.
Is the guy who else going to be there again? So, character?
That was already asked. You're fired.
So Fooly Cooly is very important to me and a lot of my peers because it was one of the great examples of an English dub that was very carefully handled. I remember in the commentary how you guys talked about Kari Walgren as Haruko. The Japanese staff could not believe how close she sounded to what they had in mind. So is there plans for any characters returning from the original Fooly Cooly? Are you going to try and get the original voice actors for them as well?
Did we say Haruko's going to be in the movie? Did we say that? We'll definitely consider that.
Hello?
I'm sorry, the show. There is no movie.
That's how rumors start, Mikey. I think there should be.
Maybe.
Ask your question, young man. Shoot your shot.
My apologies. Anyways, I wanted to ask something specific about the creators behind this project. Because what appeared to me to be the case with Fooly Cooly was that it was a very specific vision. And when the director on this new project is Motohiro, a primarily live-action director, and the writer is Iwaito, was it? No, it's Iwai, who is, again, primarily a live-action writer. How do you plan to maintain the spirit of the original with these wildly different staff with wildly different experiences?
モテロさんを総監督に置いてあったら、サイコパスという作品が、総監督で小短編監督をやったっていう IG のね、一つのヒットの法則っていうのがあって、それで今回はモテロさんが、俯瞰で見てね、脚本と音回りを見て、あとは一番の脚本監督が全力で作品を作っていくっていう体制です。
So we chose Motohiro because he is actually the supervising director of Psychopaths. So it's good to have somebody, as a head, and he won't be, there's going to be episodic directors for Fleet 2. So he will be kind of like the supervisor on top of the episodic director. That's why we chose him. And I'm going to ask him about Iwai.
岩井さんはモテロさんがぜひ今のフリックに対して彼に書かせたいということで決めた。
So Iwai-san, as far as Iwai goes, Motohiro brought him to the table because he thought that he would be the best person to do the sequel to Fleet.
あともう一つ岩井さんは鶴巻さんとも岩井さんの舞台を2回ほど見てて、それで鶴巻さんからも岩井さんと行こうということで決めました。
So Iwai is actually a stage drama writer, and we went to go see his stage twice with Tsurumaki-san, and he also thought that he would be a suitable writer for this sequel.
So the original Fooly Cooly, when it first came, had some of the most expressive artwork to come out of Japanese television animation at the time. And there's currently multiple art books with storyboards and sketches of the original Fooly Cooly. And I was wondering if something similar for Fooly Cooly 2 and 3 would happen. If we could get different artworks from all the different artists in like a whole compilation, because I feel that stuff is important, even though it doesn't get recognized a lot.
Maybe.
I think we'd like to see that too. So it sort of depends on kind of how well the project does. Yes. But I hope so.
Yes.
Yes, there you go. Never mind, he said yes.
Hi. So knowing that you guys confirmed that season 2 and season 3 are going to be at least somewhat different, can we get a plot layout for what season 3 is going to be about since we got it for season 2?
No. Sorry.
Next year.
Well, I am a big fan. If I didn't come from a Jewish family, I would totally get a Fooly Cooly tattoo. The guy with the suit and the PJs asked the question I was going to ask first, so I'm going to ask you this question. Is there going to be a graphic novel to go with the second season?
Oh, I don't know. Good question.
I wonder how.
Yes.
Hi there. My very quick question is: are these shows going to make us cry?
What makes you cry?
We hope so. I want to see you cry.
Right? Quote me now.
I made Ishikawa cry. I can make you cry too.
He was talking.
So you mentioned that both Fooly Cooly 2 and 3 are going to be 6 episodes long. Are you planning to release them both at the same time, or are you going to release them more like a traditional show would release seasons 1 and then sometime later the other?
It would be, right now, we're still laying out exactly when it's going to go and how it's going to go, but the plan currently is season 2, and then a break, and then season 3. So separate seasons entirely, not running at the same time, and not rolling right into each other. We want these to be 2 separate, distinct seasons, but they're both going to happen next year.
Hi, I just want to ask this as a longtime fan. This is a question I believe is on everyone's minds. Will we find out what Fooly Cooly actually is?
Hey, how you doing? I know earlier you guys said you're going to get a whole new generation of animators. What were the deciding factors on those animators? Like, did you like their things, or was it out of popularity?
今回集まったスタッフ2つあって、やっぱり初代のね、ブリクリの映像がすごくみんなにインスパイアして、若いアニメーターにすごくこう影響力を与えたんですね。その若いアニメーターが成長して、これをぜひ自分がトライしてチャレンジしたいということで、今回本当に今、こんだけのね、今のアニメーションの日本で多い中で、ブリクリのすごいベストのメンバーが入ってる。
So the creators that are involved in the sequels are the ones that grew up with Fooly Cooly, just like you guys. They watched it when they were young, like you guys, and then they were inspired by it. So they were very wanting to see the sequel. Whether they wanted to work on it, that's a different question. But now everybody's super motivated. It's been very hard, getting the right people on board. But I think we have everybody now.
Thank you for your question. Is it over?
I guess it's over. Yes?
DVD.
We don't have an exact release date. It'll be not too far into next year. Season 2.
Later. After the panel.
5 hours from now, outside.
Synchronized your watch. 3, 57, 39, 40, 41.
So, no more questions, I guess.
We'll show them.
Yeah, we'll show the trailer one more time.
Hey,